G'day, I'm Alister Christie, and today is the 24th of October 2011, Monday. Last night the All Blacks won against the French for the Rugby World Cup, so much of New Zealand is celebrating. I, however, am here making this video. We're of course not here to talk about the rugby, but Delphi related stuff. So on that note, CodeRage 6, it finished a couple of days ago. So heaps of videos. The only ones I got to watch live were mine, which was I had to do because of the Q&A at the end, and that all went really well. The brief amount that I saw seemed very well done. It seemed bigger than previous years. I think more attendees and what have you. In fact, I think they were hitting the 1,000 person limit on GoToWebinar, which is what they were using for the for doing it, which is pretty impressive. I think in my talks I had a couple of hundred people. Definitely, I think people sort of join and then sort of just stay joined, and they restarted it just prior to mine, which made it only people actually interested in seeing my topic actually watching, which is quite good. Yeah, so I did two presentations, both on IntraWeb. The first was introductory stuff, which all went fine. All the recording was fine. I had no problems with that. Other than I had a lot of difficulty with Delphi XE2. It was prior to the first update, and the IDE crashed a few times, so I recorded the entire thing twice. So the first time I had about 3 IDE exceptions thrown, which is not a good look. So I ended up recording it in Delphi XE. So I think XE2 is probably after the update's probably a lot better now, but I don't know. I didn't think they'd appreciate the IDE throwing exceptions on the video for CodeRage, but anyway. And there's a few changes between IntraWeb 11 came with XE and 12 with XE2, and there's some changes, and I had a bit of problems getting IntraWeb 12 working with the Android simulator. I managed to solve most of the issues, but it was still not quite working. I don't know whether it's a bug or something I'm failing to do, because it's a slightly new architecture in the way it works. Anyhow, the second video on using jQuery mobile with IntraWeb, that I just ran out of time. I think I probably could have done 2 sessions on that quite easily. Basically, the second video was just the first video I made fishfax in IntraWeb, and the second video I converted fishfax to using jQuery mobile, and I did it. I could have cheated and did some cutting and what have you to cut down on the length, but I quite liked the fact that it was sort of beginning to end complete, and if you just sort of basically followed everything, you could have the exact same application I did. At the end of it, in theory, I had a few hiccups, but it mostly went pretty good. But because I basically went over time, the video of what I got to show was 45 minutes, and I didn't get to do any kind of what is jQuery mobile and stuff like that, so I should probably do a video on that, something brief. And yeah, virtually no summary, so I didn't get to say a lot of stuff that I wanted to, so I suppose I'll say it here. Yeah, a bit of a hack, really, using jQuery mobile with IntraWeb, because basically you don't use a lot of the sort of drag and drop stuff that, the sort of GUI design facilities. You end up coding a lot of stuff in HTML, but you still get all the session management, which is a pretty significant part of IntraWeb, and makes it pretty nice. It's still quite easy to build stuff, so that was good. You could pretty much use edit boxes and labels and things like that, links and buttons, more or less exactly. But checkboxes and radio buttons and radio groups don't work. You have to well, they work, but they're not the jQuery mobile themed versions of them. So to make those work, you have to write some custom components, which is what I intend to do in my next sort of major video. And it's fairly straightforward. It does require writing two packages. You need a design time package and a runtime package, and basically you inherit from the an existing checkbox and change the render HTML so that so that when you click on so the main thing about the checkbox is the label so there's a big label thing that over and a graphic that goes over the actual label, actual checkbox. So yes, you need to write custom components, and two of them require design time one, which you have all the code for rendering the checkbox in Delphi, which is fairly straightforward, and a runtime one, which you generate your HTML in. And that was fairly straightforward. I did that the other week. I still haven't made use of it yet in my application, but lots of things on my plate at the moment. The main reason I missed out on most of the CodeRage was I had to fly down to Dunedin and do some work with a client down there for a couple of days, and of course phones are busy and what have you, so it's a bit annoying watching a video when you interrupt every 20 minutes or so and you sort of lose continuity. But I think that's all I wanted to say for this video. I've been reading quite a few books lately. I subscribed to Safari, which Safari Books, which gives you access to many thousands of books for a monthly subscription. I've been reading a few on my iPad and watching a few videos, and it's been pretty good so far. Getting quite good value for money. Mostly I think the Safari reader on the iPad still requires quite a bit of work. It's nowhere near as good as iBooks, but that's I can't really expect the Safari people to come up with something as sophisticated. But anyway. But yeah, previously I've been buying most of my books as ebooks. O'Reilly have sort of half price daily deals and on books, and Apress and Inform IT they do $10 ebooks, which is a really good value. The sort of to buy a paperback IT book in New Zealand is about sort of $150 New Zealand, which is probably about I don't know, probably $120 US at the moment, which is crazy. You buy them from amazon.co.uk for I don't know, £30 or something like that, and free shipping to New Zealand. So I suspect they don't sell many. The bookstores don't sell many books, IT books these days. Their stocks have been diminishing here in New Zealand. They don't have as wide a variety. Used to be able to buy Delphi books, but mind you, there aren't many new Delphi books published, apart from sort of Marco Cantu and Carrie Jensen and their efforts, which have been quite good. So yeah, buy their books if you get the opportunity. So yeah, this is pretty much all I want to say. I'll be doing some book reviews soon and more videos when I get the motivation. So this is Alister Christie signing off. Thanks for watching.